everyone. Today we are going to learn next point, that is use your brain power, present on page number 66. In use your brain power, two questions are given. We have to explain these two questions using anomalous behavior of water. So what is the first question? In region with a cold climate, aquatic plants and animals can survive even when the atmospheric temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius. That is, in cold region, the aquatic plants and animal can survive. Still, temperature of cold region is 0 degrees Celsius. How this is possible? We have to explain this phenomena using anomalous behavior of water. What is anomalous behavior of water? That is, in the temperature range from 0 degree to 4 degrees Celsius, the behavior of water is different. Instead of expand, it contract. So its volume become minimum at a 4 degrees Celsius. So density become maximum. So this behavior of water is different than any other substances. It is called as anomalous behavior of water. So how this behavior is useful for survival of aquatic plants and animals? In a cold region, when temperature fall, then what will happen? In a cold region, when temperature fall, then the water present in the pond or lake, its temperature decreases. And when it come at a 4 degrees Celsius, then volume of water become minimum, density become maximum. So this high dense water goes in downward direction. So below 4 degrees Celsius, that is 3 degree, 2 degree, 1 degree. Suppose below 4 degrees Celsius, temperatures start to fall. At that time, the water expand. And when water expand, its volume increases, density decreases. Because volume and density are inversely proportional. So less dense water goes in upward direction. So when temperature fall below 4 degrees Celsius, less dense water goes in upward direction and it is converted into ice. So when ice is formed or when ice layer is formed on the surface of water, then what will happen? Ice is a bad conductor of heat. So it does not allow exchange of heat between the water which is present below that and surrounding. So below the ice, the water remains at a 4 degrees Celsius temperature. So at this temperature range, at a 4 degrees Celsius, aquatic plants and animals can easily survive. So this is the reason behind that. So you can see here, in a colder region, during winter, temperature fall below 0 degrees Celsius. As temperature decreases, water at the surface of a lakes and pond start to contract. So volume decreases, density increases. So this high dense water goes in downward direction. This process will continue till temperature of water fall to 4 degrees Celsius. That is, the water goes in downward direction. This process will continue up to 4 degrees Celsius. Below 4 degrees Celsius, water expand. So its density decreases. This less dense water remain at the surface. That is, this less dense water goes in upward direction. So its temperature decreases to 0 degrees Celsius and it is converted into ice, or it converted into ice. But water below the ice is at 4 degrees Celsius. That is, ice is formed at the surface, but water below that present at a 4 degrees Celsius. Ice is a bad conductor of heat. So layer of ice at the surface does not allow to transfer of heat from water to atmosphere. Ice is a bad conductor of heat. So heat exchange does not take place. So water below the ice remain at a 4 degrees Celsius. So water below this ice remains at a 4 degrees Celsius. So fish and other aquatic animals, plants can easily survive in this temperature range. So you have to draw this diagram. Ice at a 0 degrees Celsius, water at a 4 degrees Celsius. These are aquatic animals and plants. And you have to give this explanation. Next question is, in colder region in winter, the pipe for water supply break. Even rocks crack. Actually, these are two questions, but they are given in single question. In a cold region, in a winter, pipe for water supply break. Give the scientific reason. And second question, in cold region in winter, rock crack. Give the scientific reason. So these are two questions but merged in single question. So we are going to explain these two questions by using anomalous behavior of water. You can see here the first question is, in cold region in winter, the pipe for water supply break. Give the scientific reason. First point, in cold countries, in a winter, temperature of atmosphere fall below 0 degrees Celsius. When temperature of water fall below 4 degrees Celsius, we know that when temperature of water goes below 4 degrees Celsius, it expand. So water in pipe expand. Ice is formed, but its volume increases. That is, when temperature come at 4 degrees Celsius, there is a formation of ice. So its volume increases. There is no space for the expansion of ice. That is, when instead of water ice is formed, there is no space for its size, because when water is converted into ice, its size increases, volume increases, so there is no space for its expansion, so it exerts the large pressure on the pipe, so pipe will break. You can see here there is no space for expansion, so ice exerts a large pressure on the pipe, so pipeline break or burst. Because of that reason, the pipeline will break or burst. Now this question is, in cold region in a winter, the rock crack due to anomalous behavior of water. Give the scientific reason, or we have to explain this. In a cold region in winter, the rock crack. Why rock crack? We have to explain this phenomena using anomalous behavior of water. So you can see here, sometime water enter into surfaces of a rock. Surfaces means small or large holes present inside the rock. So water enter inside that surfaces. When temperature of atmosphere fall below 4 degrees Celsius, we know that below 4 degrees Celsius water expand. At 4 degrees Celsius water contract. Above 4 degrees Celsius water expand. Only at 4 degrees Celsius water contract. Below that 4 degree and above 4 degree water expand. So when temperature fall below 4 degrees Celsius, water expand. Water freezes to form ice. That is, at 0 degrees Celsius, water is converted into ice. So its volume increases. Its size increases. So what will happen? There is an increase in volume. There is no room for expansion. So there is no space for the increase in size of ice. So what will happen? It exerts great force or large pressure on the rock. So what will happen? So rock crack into small pieces, or there is a breaking of rock. So these are the two scientific reasons or explanation of these two things by using anomalous behavior of water.